What's up, guys? Yup, it's me. And I'm streaming at a time that, gulp, no one would have ever expected. Early in the morning, baby. I hope this isn't considered copyright, even though it's a, you know, a remix. It's crazy how it's almost 8 a.m. for me, and I'm not very tired. I've been having a weird sleep schedule. I've been trying to I'm trying to cure myself of the nighttime, whatever you call that, my nighttime escapades. I've since turned it around. Now I wake up too early instead of go to bed too late. It's real messed up. This is a cruel world I live in, where I can't sleep at the time I want to, but this is marginally better than how it was before. Anyways. Alright, why am I doing this stupid thing? Okay, so here's the deal, right? Mirror drama. Well, let's just say there's a very interesting video that will appear on both this channel and the music channel, right? Right? Very interesting video that may be related to a certain game development process of a sort. Anyways, okay, the point is, I've been working on my game, but I need, there's certain things in the game that just need to be done, and I just haven't gotten around to it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna force myself. I'm gonna go on stream and force myself to finish it. That's what we're doing today. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this. I'll do this until I get bored and decide not to do it. And now the music's over. That put me in a Deltarune mood. I just sort of I found that like randomly before I started. I was like, sure, let's start the stream with that. Let's do some spy trolling. I like that guy. As far as I can tell, it's all original compositions. It's not like AI or nothing. What's crazy, well, his first video, the one that shows on his channel, I don't know if there's videos before it, but the first video here is like Pizza Tower remix that I saw like 2 years ago. Okay, let's do, I thought there was more videos on here. Let's do Black Knife. Is it Black Knife? No, it's Battle 5. What? Track 5 battle theme. Oh, this is like not even, this is original. I guess it's kind of Rude Buster, but not really. I guess I've not heard this one. Yeah, it is Rude Buster. Interesting. Alright. Now that we've got our tunes in order, let's move my OBS before I switch to the other screen. And switch to the other screen. Wow. We're doing this again. Alright. So, we're gonna try not to dox myself today. And instead, we're just gonna do some stuff. So, one of the things that I need to work on here is this whole area. So, if you haven't seen any footage of the game, this might look like nonsense. This will look like strange nonsense. But the idea, right, is that like the world that this game takes place in has a very like scrapbook collage aesthetic. So a lot of it is just a bunch of images I found on like Unsplash and sites like that. Which, as far as I can tell, and I've done a little bit of research, so as far as I can tell, it's all like free to use, as long as it's not like Unsplash Plus, which is like you have to pay for it, and as long as it's not like, as long as you're like giving credit, basically. I think that's how it works. I'm gonna double check that before all this goes down, but I'm pretty sure you just need attribution. Are there any playlists? Because I don't want to just like click. Yeah. Let's check this out. Hotline Buster. Nice. I'm gonna get jump scared when like a chat message appears and be like, whoa. Also, we need some visuals. I guess we can use this. There we go. This is just whatever's being shown on the thing. Okay, anyways, so this whole world looks like a scrapbook thing. And so I get the way I do it is I just get a bunch of pictures and I sketch it out first. I do like a rough sketch. This one's very ugly looking because it was rushed. Because, this area in the game, like, the idea behind it wasn't last minute, but, like, me actually working on it. This is, like, one of the last areas I've started putting together. Like, I started it very recently. So we're gonna try to finish it up today. The theme of it is kind of all over the place, but I don't know. But I'll show off some other stuff, actually. That's a leitmotif, I recognize that. Okay, so this is Samato Cho. That's what this place is called. And then we've got the Cyber Cafe. Let me move this. The Cyber Cafe. This is like... It's basically just a place that has a bunch of computers and stuff. You can go online, you can go to newgrounds.com or whatever. That's essentially the idea. It's basically finished, but I feel like there's more I could do with it. Like, I feel like there's more details I could put in there, so I might mess with that. We'll put this actually at the very end, because it's not very necessary. This one, this is... It's like a random name. Nakakego. That's what this place is. Nakakego. This place is essentially done, but there's a few other areas that need like doors and stuff drawn. And a few other details. But yeah, see, this is a more realized version of what I was talking about. It's a collage of a bunch of images put together to create like this sort of town area. And I wasn't really doing this at first. I'm doing it a lot more now. Because this one I also worked on a little later, but I'm being very like weird with it. Like I'm just putting like giant clocks and stuff and pizza in the background. Why? Because it's fun. Okay. But anyways, smaller details, less priority. The manga store. This place is very unfinished. I've got like shelves and a poster and that's it. And I guess the sketch for it. And this guy. Don't worry about him though. He's just there. But the actual place, I've not been working on it. I've just not been working on it. You might notice if you're a fan, right? If you're a real fan, if you played my other game before this, this song is so, sorry, it's kind of throwing me off. I don't know why there's black bars if it's just like a square. But anyways, you might recognize this reference here. This is a reference to a game that was featured in my previous game. What was it called again? The Retro Exorcist. Yes. This is Core from a character who was mentioned but not shown in the Retro Exorcist. However, as cool as that is, her design looks kind of weird without context though. It kind of just looks like a nude woman with like holes put in her. Like it's hard to kind of visualize what she's supposed to look like. She's supposed to look like this mass of like celestial flesh that's just constantly moving around. Like parts of her are like morphing in and out. But it's like a still image, so you can't really see that. So I think what I'm gonna do is make it something else. Actually, this without the line art looks kind of cool. Maybe we can just do that. Let's do that right now. Forget what I'm talking about. Let's just like, hold on. Do this so I can get the actual colors. Let's actually just do that real quick. Do that, and then I think this is in front. Let's put that behind. And I'll just, yeah, I'll just like sketch this out real quick. Like, okay, you've got to like understand, right? Like with this guy's music, like I was debating for a while, like, is this AI? Because it seems like the thing that would be AI, but as far as I can tell, based on, you know, what they've said, because other people have asked this as well, it seems like it's legit. Like this person's actually just talented, and they have a whole bunch of like 80s, 90s like sound fonts and stuff. I gotta like, I should reach out to this guy actually. Figure out what he uses. The thing that tripped me up though is like it's so like it's well made, right? And it perfectly like emulates that 90s 80s style, which that's what was suspicious about it. But also like it's taking the melodies and morphing them in a creative way. That's the thing, is that it is creative. And it's also quite short, a lot of them, which is not usually AI music. Usually AI music, it tries its very hardest to be like as repetitive and boring as possible and bland, because it's copying popular music, which is already boring and bland. But this is like not that, and it's like taking the motifs and using it in an interesting way. Let's have this arm be down here. That's why I was debating on it for so long, like, is this legit? Because of that, because it seems real, but you can never really tell nowadays. I think yeah, I got a comment about that actually on one of my things. It was Shopaholic, which it's like a little album I did, a little album I put together that it's literally, it's just music that will be in Mirror Drama. But I got a comment on that said like, is this AI? Or they were asking if it's AI. And I was almost offended. Like for a split second I was offended. But then I thought about it and I was like, you know what? That's a very valid question. It's like, I don't think anything about that album necessarily implies that it could be AI or anything, but it's one of those things where it's like, you can't really tell. So I can't be too upset that's, at least they're not accusing me, right? They just asked. They were just asking. So I can't be too upset about that. It is very hard to tell these days. That's why, like, I've done, like, I guess research, you could say, into, like, trying to figure it out. But the problem is it keeps getting better. So, it gets better at tricking you. AI defenders, they'd be like, well, if you can't tell the difference, then why does it matter? It's because I don't like being lied to. I think that's the thing about AI that nobody who's into AI really thinks about it, but like people don't like being lied to. I don't like being lied to. But I guess to them it's not a lie. Maybe it's more real than reality to them. Which is kind of psychotic, but whatever. Even if it's something like that, you're going into it with that idea, like that, those like, you know, character AI or like chatbots or whatever. It's like, even if you're going into it with the mindset that it's not real, that just kind of ruins it. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe not. I feel like I'm not explaining my point very well because I'm focused on drawing, but I don't know. Like, that's always what I felt about like roleplay, you know? Because it's like it's not real. So, but maybe that's just me. Okay, this is, you know what? I was totally like lambasting. Is that a word? Lambasting? I was totally like knocking on this thing, but you know what? It ain't that bad. I'm just gonna change this color to that color. Maybe make that a little... No, actually, I would have reprompted it. Make it look a little darker. There we go. Ooh. The music got really good for a second. Oh, it's actually still... Go back. I guess it, like, evened out. Yeah, we'll go... There's, like, spots there. What's that about? Did I do that? Okay, I guess so. Pretty sure... Yeah, it's just pure white. There we go. Look at you. Alright. Anyways... There's like a billion other things to do with this. I just want to do that real quick. Oh wait, now I want to put a gradient on it. Let's just like go with that. I guess the problem now is that it's not depicting core specifically, but you know, it's just a cool thing. Don't gotta take it too seriously, you know? It's just a small detail. Doesn't gotta be lore accurate. I might even change your design at some point. Who knows? Okay, next thing. This one's big because this is the pizza. The pizzeria. That is some crazy visuals going on. This is the pizzeria. Now you might be thinking, oh, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Wait until you see this. This is the burger. The burger joint. This is the McDonald's in this universe. Notice a difference? Or notice any similarities? Yeah, it's just copy and pasted from that, and I'm gonna change it. But this is just what it looks like for now. Probably I'll use the same tile floor and stuff of that nature. What's good, Jesse Pinkman? Yeah, so I say, I mean, I'm kind of getting into doing the manga store now. I guess we'll just keep doing the manga store. I'm wondering how many of these I should censor for copyright reasons. And also for realism, because this takes place in the 90s. And I'm pretty sure Spy Family didn't come out in 1997, so... Okay, let's do that. Let's just do, yeah, let's just do the manga store for now. Let's see. This is what it looks like behind it. It's supposed to be a desk in front of the shelf here. Okay. Let's just make it like pure white or something. Oh yeah, I've already got it. Why is this in widescreen? Why? Why? I guess because it's supposed to be like a movie poster or something. There we go. No one will be able to tell. This is just censoring. Ooh, okay. Here's Black Knife. Look how scary they made this guy look. Or girl, I don't know. It could be Des. Who knows? That just looks like a game manual type thing. I'm glad I live in the timeline where games like this exist and music like this exists. The Thing, 1982. Okay. True. Ah, you know, that was reminding me of something, and I couldn't put my finger on it, but yeah, it kind of is just The Thing, huh? Let's put some random details so it doesn't look like I literally copied and pasted this, which is what I did, by the way. I just reversed the image. There we go, close enough. I mean, okay, there's one more. Yeah, this is just a thing. That is what I was reminding me of. It's a good movie. I haven't seen it in... Actually, have I even seen that? No, actually, I don't think I have seen The Thing. Okay, I was just LARPing for a second. I legitimately couldn't remember. Alright. This is where the image manipulation part comes in. Let's get a desk picture if I can find one. I think I have one. I have one that was used in one of the other stores, but it kind of looks weird. I need like a front counter if I can find one. Could also just look it up online. I've only seen the ending of it. Dang. Okay, wait. I'm gonna try... This isn't gonna work, is it? Oh, wait. Let me make sure... Where am I right now? Select here. Okay. Put it on top. Giant Mickey Mouse. So here's the process. This is how I do this, right? Yeah, it's not gonna work. There's like wire. I can't use this. It's not even like... I can't even use it as like a countertop. But I need like the full thing anyways. It is so fun hearing these melodies in like a completely different context. That's why I love leitmotifs, man. Also, because I know this is going for like a city pop thing. Wait, is that literally what it's called? Does it say? It does say city pop. I'm trying to figure. I've seen that picture. I just forget where she's from. That might be Michael Jackson. Dang it, are we gonna have to use this okay, can we just say, can I just say, dude, what kind of desk is this? This is supposed to be a countertop, I think. And that's what it looks like. Why? Alright, you know, I'm gonna look online. Unsplash. Unsplash. We're gonna go counter top. Yeah, let's see what we find. Obviously, you guys can't see it. It's giving me kitchen countertops, but that might be okay. Your long. No, this isn't working. Countertop. Store. I'm getting no results for this, man. Should I show it? Should I show what I'm looking at, actually? School secretary. Yeah, kind of. Store. Counter. Right here. This is what I'm looking at currently. So this is Unsplash. I'm just not. Oh. Work that sucker to death. I know that sample. Like, see, these are good pictures of counters, but I need it at a certain angle. Which is to say, no angle. I need it straight up. Like, what is the Rhodes piano that he's using? I need to get that and use it for myself in my music. See, there it is. This is where I found it from. If worst comes to worst, I can just draw it, but I really... Okay, okay. It's not bad. I could maybe use those shelves for something, too. Okay. Oh, that would have been good to have for the library. Dang. I already finished the library, but, like, that's better. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to go with this one. Alright. We'll go with that. So this is how it works. I download it. We move this thing over. No, don't close. I meant to full screen. Whoa. This one's like... Oh, that was like the outro. I thought it was an intro. See what I mean? How could this be AI music? It's so like creative with it. If somehow this person gets exposed as an AI person and the music is all AI, I'm gonna be very sad. That would actually destroy a lot of the appreciation I have. Well, it would destroy all the appreciation I have for this, but that would get me to question a whole lot. Like, what else is AI that I didn't know was AI? That's what I'm saying, man. It ruins your trust. Okay, unfortunately, this is not at a bird's eye angle, so we're not seeing a lot of the desks. So I'm just gonna cut it around. Oh wait, I need to cut that part too. Oh no, I don't. That's the edge of the picture. Yeah. Take that. How can you make music so good? I need to know. Okay. I take that, And I'm gonna get crazy with it. Look, whoa. I'm like manipulating it with space and time. And then I'm gonna just get lazy and just make the back part of it just one color. Because I want like anime figures and stuff to be sitting on it. That's the idea. Me when I make a song called From Now On and don't use it from now on in the game. This is a real Toby Fox moment. Yeah, it's all got like how'd you make that? I need the secrets. Is that it? Dang. Well, we can do a few more things. Because that wasn't all of them. That was just a few of them. I don't know why someone made that playlist and like didn't even have all of the music on it. Here, let's see. Okay, let's see. This. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This has, okay, 33. That might be all of them. And it's going to include stuff that we haven't played. This guy. I hate that I'm seeing his face on my screen 3 times. That makes me truly sad. And upset. Okay, but we got a desk. For the anime figures, I think I'm just going to draw those myself. There's certain things where I just got to draw it because, like, you know, how else am I going to do it? Interesting. Joy Division. I might look that up. I've been trying to get into, like, older music more. Mostly because I'm looking for, like, music to sample. But in order to sample, like, you can't just, like, sample a song. You gotta, like, I mean, you can, but you gotta sample something that you like, you know? You gotta you gotta like the music that you're sampling. So I gotta find music to get into from, like, you know, 70s to 90s and such. I know that sample too. Go. That's definitely from something. Like, you know, I will say, there are certain things from, the past that I do like. I like a lot of early 2000s music. Because that... Okay, that's kind of crazy. Because that's the music I grew up with. But, you know, I've started listening to, like, more 90s stuff. I feel like an idiot because I'm not using, like, a line tool or anything. I don't know. I know there's, like, a fill tool or whatever. Or, I mean, okay. Because check this out, right? Oh, just use the fill tool. What about this? There's, like, all these edges. I'll do that, and then I'll, like, cover up the edges if it's, like, a big thing. But if it's a small thing, I'll just fill it in manually. Sometimes it even gives it, like, a bit of a texture, too. Interesting. Unknown pleasures. Papyrus. See, I'd rather have this guy on my screen 3 times than the other guy. As much as my opinion of him changed as the chapter went on, I still kind of hate him. But I also love him. There's certain characters in fiction, right? Where... Sorry, it's this song. I just realized. there's certain characters in fiction where you have to realize that you love to hate them, and thus you love them. That's why I get kind of like confused. Like that, like there's people like, okay, if we're gonna talk about Digital Circus fans, I think we have to realize that we're talking about Digital Circus fans, but you know, like there's a whole big thing of like, oh, I hate Jax. I hate Jax. Oh, I hate Jax. I wish he wasn't a character or whatever. But it's like, you know, when you hate something, that means that you're putting a lot of yourself and a lot of your effort and time into hating them. You know what I mean? Like hate, like actual hate, like disdain, dislike. You know, that's one thing, but like, if you vehemently hate something, that means that you're constantly thinking about it, which means that you secretly like it. I'm sorry, but you do. That is how that works. So when I say something like, I hate this character, it technically means that I like it. Equan! What's up, man? I haven't seen you in like 20 years. How's it going? Oh, but anyways, my point of that weird tangent is that, yeah, I mean, like characters like Jax, you're supposed to hate him, so it's okay. It's not a critique to say that he's unlikable, because he's supposed to be unlikable. Does this imply your hatred for Akira from the peak fiction was mad science is your declaration of love for him? You're like bringing you. The second you come into this chat, you're like bringing up memories I've completely forgot about. I forgot about that guy completely. Yeah. You know what? You're right. Your history sub last school year liked Digital Circus. That's cool. That's interesting. I feel like a teacher is like the last person I would expect to like something like that, you know? Also, I'm like drawing this without even thinking. What? I need like, we need to like think this through. Who are we drawing here? What is this character? What is this fictional? This is like interesting because this is like double fiction. This is fiction to this fictional world. So like what is this character and what are they about? I'm thinking like we do that, right? That little strut. And then they like have their arms out like this. Fiction so peak, he wished to forget it so he could experience it again. That's funny you say that. There's a lot of things. This game even, Deltarune, because I played Chapter 5 when it came out, and I really want to replay it because it was so fun. But what I want to do is I want to play through the whole game, like start to finish. But I'm gonna wait a little bit so I can forget it. And when I replay it, this is my plan. When I replay it, I'm gonna try to do all the secret bosses, because the only secret boss I've ever beat, and this is even recent, this is like right before the Chapter 5. The only boss I beat is the Shadow Mantle Holder, and that like kind of, that is impressive to an extent, but it's not that impressive compared to the rest of the game because it's a different gameplay style. Dude, you know what? Because you mentioned mad science, I'm gonna make this Akira. This is Akira that I'm drawing. I've decided right now. He's going like, you didn't think of that? This is my mad science. I kind of forget what he looks like though. I was saying something before. What was I saying? I don't know. She was one of my top 10 favorite teachers despite being a sub. Less of a teacher, more of a college student. That's cool. See, you get that very rarely where you have a teacher that you can actually kind of relate to. I don't know if I've ever had anything like that. Maybe like I've had like cool teachers, right? And maybe I've had teachers that were like closer to college age, like in elementary school. But I don't think like, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had a teacher. You know what? No, I have, but that in university, I had one teacher that she herself like was just graduated university, so like I guess the for lack of a better term, the age gap was a lot closer, so it felt less like a teacher, more like just like a cool, like, I guess, substitute. That's not to discredit them. They were a good teacher, but I just mean it felt less like that. You know what I mean? Are we getting the latest build of MD this month since it's the 7th month? Unfortunately, no. I would have liked that. I think I've moved past making it a July thing and more making it a September thing. Though it coming out in September, that even that much is like kind of up in the air. I have no idea. Or I have some idea when it'll come out. I don't think it'll be September. I wanted to aim for December this year. But then I thought about it even more. There is this thing called Steam Next Fest, which is like a little festival thing they throw for like up and coming games, and they do it 3 times a year, and once you do it, you can never do it again. You can only do it the one time. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna release the demo the next fest after the next one, which would be in February of next year. So I think that's what I'm gonna go for. Besides, seeing the year next to my game in search results and stuff being a 2027 rather than 2026, that just makes me happy. His max headroom is a Gaster. That's what he actually looks like in the game. That's funny. It just puts a crack on his head. I thought you'd say Jevil. No, not even Jevil. I even tried fighting him like a little bit after I played chapter 5 and I couldn't do it. But that's the starting point. That's where I'd start with. Is I literally have a save that's like right before fighting him. So I'm gonna start there. Maybe I'll replay chapter 1 fully. I don't know. I want like that pure, complete, perfect run where it's like I have all of the like inside jokes. I've like met Starwalker and I fought every boss and got the Shadow Crystal. That's what I want. Magneto Jakku. She left university just to return to it. Making me realize I haven't played Retro Exodus in a few months. Ah. I guess it has been a while since I released it too. Like on Steam. I saw someone on there. Because I check back in every now and then just to see what people are saying on like the forums and stuff. Someone left a really nasty review. It's like the only bad review or unpositive review. I don't know. They experienced some kind of bug, but I couldn't recreate it, so I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. But they were really mean about it. It's like kind of funny though. Dude. Maybe you should play Touhou as training. Actually, that might be a good idea. There you go, find it, these of you. Don't like harass them or anything. I'm just mentioning it because I think it's funny. I mean, it's upsetting. They clearly had a bad time with it, but seeing someone get that upset about a free game is kind of... I think their main complaint... so they were experiencing some kind of glitch or something where they like couldn't get all the achievements basically because there's something where... though I don't know, it's something where it's like you get locked out of something. If you get like the full ending. But I don't know. Again, I haven't been able to recreate that. This does not look like the character I'm trying to draw. What is this? What does this guy look like again? I gotta look it up. I literally don't remember. Where do I look it up though? What's the last place I've drawn him for? Or what's the last thing I've drawn him? Why do I keep hearing clown music and the like clown music motif? Toby was being kind of a clown the last chapter, you gotta admit that. Alright, we already heard this one. Bruh. Literally ignores my inputs. Oh, there we go. This guy. Does that work? I think like this part's kind of throwing me off. Oh, but then I don't know, seeing it as a silhouette. Let's just make it a silhouette then. Let's do that. I don't know. There's not a lot that's super defining about him. Like, there's not a lot of defining features that can make it obvious who this is. So, you know what? This will just be a little Easter egg between me and the two people in my chat right now. You guys are the first to experience this. Okay. I want to make this thing, like, encased in glass. And I think the way I'm going to do that is just by putting a little filter on it. They're using the sound effect. See, this is where I use the fill tool. Mirror Drama iceberg. Someone made an iceberg, that'd be cool. I'm debating on like, cause I already know, this game's gonna be niche. Not a lot of people are gonna play it, so I am debating on just like. Sorry. What's this music? Oh wait, why does he look like that? Oh, is that? Oh, was I not using full black? Oh, okay. You can't hear this music and not laugh, man. I'm sorry. Poor Sans. This is a really good remix, though. What was I saying? I don't know. Let's give this guy a scarf. Oh, I've debated on like just doing a bunch of fan content myself because I know nobody else will. Like an iceberg would be cool. I wanted to do like a review of the game, but like from the perspective of someone who doesn't know anything about it. I wanted to do one where it was like it's like Mirror Drama, the worst game of all time, question mark. Is this clear that it's a scarf? I can't. It's kind of weird. Hello, Kane Londero. How you doing? They all seem pretty tame unless it isn't a Steam review. It was on Steam. I don't know. Maybe it didn't show up because it was controversial. But it was it's like the only thumbs down one. I thought it was like the... Alright, maybe they took it down. Actually, I should see for myself. I don't know if, is this gonna... Okay. There's nothing bad showing up on here, is there? That's what I'm worried about, because I have it to where, like, adult games don't show up on my thing, but I still worry about that. Okay, let me check this out. Store page. Yeah, it's the recently posted one. Or the most recently posted. Yeah, everyone's pretty positive about it. I'm gonna be honest, I expected mostly negative for that game. I think I've said that I personally am not... I don't like it that much. Not to say that I hate it. I mean, I still put a lot of love into it, but... I think if we're comparing it to this game I'm making right now, it definitely pales in comparison. But... Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, I expected it all to be like negative, or I expected a lot of it to be negative. There we go. There we go. I want it to look like a solid color, is what I'm going for. Okay. Speaking of color. How's that look? Okay, good. Excuse me. I'm having all sorts of issues. It's a baller game. Thank you. Well, you know what they say. The like artists are always negative of their own work. And I am no exception. But I do see, you know, I do tend to, even if it, like there's something I don't like, even if it's something I made or not, I tend to see a lot of value in things. Yeah, man, that's all. The game doesn't show up because it contains malware in a new update. What? I do not believe I added malware to my game. You know what? That looks pretty good. I think without the little sketch behind it, it would look really good. Yeah. What is that? Y'all see that? There's like little dances in the corners. That's interesting. I heard the break it down like this sample. I love that sample. Septa's malware. I don't. You have to believe me. I was framed. What are you doing, bro? I am drawing backgrounds for my video game while listening to cool Undertale music remixes. Right now, I'm trying to make a manga anime store. But of course, I gotta make up all the brands for it. Let's see. Okay, so there's a few figures on the desk here. Let's see, let's put this in front of the poster. Yeah, it's already a dark background. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, I think they're all just gonna be silhouettes. So I'll just have them do poses. The real question is who do I add next? That's this guy. Maybe I should put the glasses because you can't really tell who it is. We already heard that earlier. Bruh. Every time I click the play the next one, it like doesn't do it. We heard that one. Okay, hold on, let me do this manually here. Let's do... Oh wait, it's showing the rest of them as watched. Alright. Yeah, I've already listened to all these. Well, except for one. Oh no, it's back. Add JoJo in there. That's a good... Wait. Golden Wind... Wait. I thought Golden Wind... Wait a minute. Is that true? Wait, when did Golden Wind come out? I thought it came out in like 2001. That's saying the anime. Its original manga source from December 1995. Really? Okay, I didn't know that. Interesting. What year does it say? Yeah, this is 1997, so you're right. That's like 2 years before this. I hate that it's showing the zoom thing on the thing. There we go. Yeah, okay, JoJo. Well, let's see. What's like a cool pose we could take from that? You know what? I'm gonna let the chat decide. What JoJo pose should I reference in this? I'm gonna try my best to draw it from memory too. Why do they make Noise look like that? Noise like barely has any hair. I'm surprised he's able to grow an afro. I think the most recent event at the time was the train fight. I'm surprised. I don't know how you know that. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, the train. Yeah, the train. The Giorno pose. Is that okay? So the one where he's like gripping his jacket. Oh, that sounds hard. I mean, of course it's gonna be hard. Okay. Okay. Let me do it. We're gonna kind of chibi-ify it. This will be like a little Funko Pop version. Because I don't have as much room to draw it as I did with this guy. So, oh no, the song's ending. Yeah, there we go. Got a little whatever that's called. You're telling me this was made when the user existed? The user? That would be made around 2011. Nah, the original, like the manga for it. I think that was like, when was that? Here, y'all discuss JoJo's development while I find a new playlist. Oh, I was about to sneeze and then I didn't. Oh, I heard this the other day. This one's cool. The second core. There's also the, oh, you know what? Okay, let's do a little cue here. Because this looks cool, this next one in my playlist. Or my recommended. Should I just like straight up listen to Deltarune music? I kind of just want to do that. This is awesome. I want to listen to Sunset of Seven Suns. That song rocks. It said 1987. That's actually more recent than I thought it was, but that makes sense. What months does MD take place in? So it let's see. Wait, I gotta remember. Right, it takes place. So yeah, it's 1997. It starts in September. So like the first Monday of the month is September. Or the first Monday, the Monday, the first day that you play is Monday, the 1st of September. Excuse me. It's that, but also September, and then all the way to December. The end of December. This does not look like the pose at all. It's that, and then yeah, there we go. It doesn't look like him at all. All right, well, like I said, it's a Funko Pop, so I gotta give him a big head. This looks stupid. No, okay, I gotta give him a better. There we go. I can't see the shoulder. That's not the video I wanted next. No, do that one after this one, stupid. I saw this in my recommended. This looks cool. It's called Medical Core. Which would be kind of weird if, like, they were to do that, if the next chapter takes place in a hospital. Because we already had a tech theme, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. We already had, that with, like, the internet. Okay, gotta make this guy's awful hair. Oh yeah, it's more up top. There we go. I don't know if I like this. I'm starting to think I'm not a big fan of this, and also its head is still too large. Can you believe that people put this much effort into, like, fan tracks? I mean, I guess I can, because I did that. But still. I've always kind of wanted to do, like, Deltarune fan, or like Undertale, like fan music where it's like me trying to predict like what certain events in future chapters would be like. But at the same time, I don't want to put too much stock into like something like that. Okay, fine. I'm gonna look a picture of this guy. You're telling me Kurt Cobain could have read JoJo? Potentially, yeah. Okay, let's see. Wait. Giorno pose. I even got it backwards. This is so embarrassing. I'm gonna redraw this. I'm just gonna redraw the whole thing. We'll keep that. It's like a little thing in the files. It's kind of just hard to draw him at like such a I mean, I guess I could make it big. And now the song's over. Okay. Okay. Circuit. Let me know. Would y'all rather just straight up listen to Deltarune music? Because I think I'd like that. I know it's like copyright or whatever. I think I'll be fine though. My concern is if like the stream gets like blocked worldwide, then I'd have a problem with it, but I'm in the mood for either that, like Deltarune Undertale music, or like fan theory type music. If I could find like a playlist of that. Looks stupid. Okay. We can do that, and then what is that stupid sample he's using? There, close enough. I mean, yeah, that looks like him. It looks like him. I think the others I'm gonna make look really generic looking. My favorite channel, roughly 22-year-old man insults his art skills for 2 hours. Oh, you're talking about me. Oh. That confused me because I'm 24. Going on 25. Play Touhou music. You know what? You got me. Let's play Touhou music. What's that one album? Bossa Nova Touhou music. I'm pretty sure you recommended a song from it, and it's like still in my my like stream playlist that I'm not using. Oh, let's do that. Okay, yeah. Shibayan Records, Toho, Bossa Nova too. Let's listen to that. Oh. Roughly? Okay, fair enough. Oh, that's it. Toho de Cafe. That's what I was thinking of. I mean, I guess either's fine, but I kind of want... This is 5 hours? Oh, it's all the albums put together. I see. Here, let's do this. Because this one had some cool music in it I liked. It reminds me of Unbeatable, that game that came out, because I played it. This looks too big. Scale it down a little bit. Because I played that game, I really liked it, but they have like a YouTube upload. They've been uploading the individual tracks to YouTube for like recently. But they had like, when the game came out, they had a full like 5-hour long video that had like all the music to it. It's just crazy that the game's soundtrack can be 5 whole hours long. And that's what I'm trying to do with Beer Drama. Like, no joke. I, like, completely inspired from Unbeatable, I decided to just, like, add a bunch more songs that weren't gonna be in the game anyways. Or, how should I say it? Basically, it gave me inspiration to add a lot more filler. And by filler, I mean make more excuses to make more music, to add music. Currently for the demo, or next build, or whatever I call it, it's, right now, it's 89 tracks long. I want it to be 87, but then there were too many good bits that I just couldn't cut out. But the full game is going to be like 160 plus. Like, it's insane. And I can't wait for everyone to hear it. You're going to be shocked one day when you recognize the song in-game. That does sound like something I'd be like, I know this melody. Funnily enough, I was originally gonna say 25, but thought you were a few years away from that. That's very flattering. You know what? I appreciate that guess. Ooh, you know what I should do? I should add an outline around these guys. Just like for the outside area. This is nice. This is a nice vibe. Okay, we're gonna do it like this because I just don't give a F. Me when Sev does almost swears but then doesn't. This is the pose I make when I almost swear, but then I don't. I don't know if I'm ever gonna fix that part of myself. I think I'm just forever gonna censor myself when I talk. And that's not something I intentionally do, by the way. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but like, I've always wanted to, like, just rant and rave and swear all day, but I just can't do it. I was raised by a good mother. I was raised by a good, healthy, loving family that didn't want me to say obscene things. And you know what? That may have been good in the long run. But I'm still a little sad. Just like Toho, Mirror Drama is just a music album disguised as a game. Pretty much, yeah. Let's let's make this shuffled. This playlist here. Wait, that's a bad idea, because then it's gonna repeat songs. Okay, we'll keep it this way. Yeah, I mean, I think I've even said before that a lot of Mirror Drama is just like, a lot of the stuff I add in the game is pretty much an excuse to add more music. But it's like kind of fitting because like, that's how it all started, really. Like, I started making music because of Mirror Drama, because I needed music for the game, and I didn't know how to get it otherwise, so I just learned how to make music on my own. And it took a long time, but we finally reached a point where not only am I pretty good at music, but I've like started enjoying it, like the process in of itself. MD is Sev's Delta, pretty much. I'd say, okay, it's like weird because like the way I see it, I actually see it a little differently. I see Mirror Drama as my Undertale, because this, I mean, you know, I've made stuff before. Dang it! I thought that was... whatever. I was trying to like have them be selected at the same time, but whatever. I need to keep moving this because it keeps getting in the way. Let's put it... I don't want to block the words too much. But anyways, much like the Foxter, much like Tobias himself, I've made stuff before Mirror Drama, right? But Mirror Drama is like the big, to me, it's like the big thing that I'm making. I'd say like, it's a cool big project that I'm working on, but it's not the biggest project I will work on. That's, if that makes sense. I have big plans for the future of like what I'm gonna do post Mirror Drama, but Mirror Drama will still, it'll still be a very important part of the process. I keep hearing that part in the song. I keep thinking it's a Freedom motif. I'm actually brain rotted. Okay, I'll make this entrance a little smaller here than normal. There we go. Okay, we'll make it big. Tobias Biscuit is a Toho fan. That's true. You know, I was saying that the other day. Like, actually, this is kind of cool. I don't know how much context I need to explain, but basically, I do editing work for this one guy who's like a, you know, an up-and-coming YouTuber, right? We've been working very closely on a few projects, and I've been editing the videos for him. But, I think I can mention it. I don't think it'd be a problem if I just like say what the next video is. But we're working on a video that's about water parks, like Japanese water parks. And one of the water parks he went to had a bunch of like Toho cutouts. And there's a part of the video that I think he was originally like, let's cut this, let's not include this, but I kind of fought for it a little bit. Because there's this funny bit where he like goes up to, he like takes selfies with the statues. And they're like really stupid looking. And they're like really embarrassing. I was like, we're keeping this in, it's funny. But yeah, so there's just a part where he like takes a bunch of really silly looking pictures. There's like one where one of the characters is like holding boba tea. And in the picture, he's got his lips out like he's trying to drink out of it. It's funny. Oh, but anyways, the original thought I had before that was Chapter 5 of Deltarune. I can tell, even though I've never played a single Touhou game in my life, I could tell that whole chapter was just one big homage. It just screams like the image of Touhou I have in my mind completely matches that chapter. And also they all kind of dress like him, so like all the new characters do. Should I make it? I think I'll just make it that, and then the floor will be that too. This is something I tried to avoid so hard when I first started making these backgrounds, was like full on like just using shapes and stuff, but it's fine. I think it's fine to do that, and then I'll find like wall textures and put it in later. I keep stepping on my mic cord. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I think there's probably other things I could add. What's some other things that would be in a manga story besides like posters and statues? I'm gonna add like another poster off to the left here. But that's y'all's homework. Or no, actually it'd be more classwork. That's y'all's classwork for right now. Think of more things that I can put in this silly little image. This like wah-wah guitar is so cool. That's something I've tried to recreate my music, but I don't know how, so I have to use samples. Could you get the line right? What the? Here we go. Add merch like shirt. Good idea. I mean, there is like a clothes store like literally across the aisle from here. But here's what I'll do. This is a guy's shirt that he left on the ground. Wait, we need to make it lighter. No, come on. There we go. That's too light. I don't know why someone would leave a shirt in a manga store. It doesn't make sense at all. I know this isn't what you were suggesting, but I just like the idea of someone like they got so excited that their favorite new manga release, they like took their shirt off and threw it on the ground, and then they get arrested for indecent exposure, and they leave their shirt behind. See, that's like good. That's good world building. I just came up on the spot. That's what's okay. That's good writing practice, is like come up with random lore for your world and then try to justify it as quickly as you can. This is a good idea. I'm trying to make it look like it's leaning against the wall. Like it's actually like, I like the idea of like that happened and then the store owners was just like, just like kick it to the side. Sure, with a stain. Yes, yes, yes. It definitely needs a stain. Obviously, I gotta add one in the armpit area. Let's do it like this. Oh no, you didn't color the lines. It's okay, guys. Check it out. We use alpha channels for that. This looks nasty. Quick question. In this album, does that is there like a remix of that one song? Cause I know there's the one song, right? I don't remember how it goes, but like it's like a classic internet song. The like 99 Nights. So something Nights. I forget. Oh, Night of Nights, that's it. Is there a remix of that song in this album? Because I do like that song. Why is there just a random shirt here? Let's put it against the counter. Or no. Let's put it like back here. There we go. That's better. That is silly. That's good detail though. Flowering Night is in Touhou 9. Flowering. Sistingus. Oh wait, where's the poster? I thought... Oh, there it is, Make another one of these. I don't actually know what the theme is. I'm just gonna like draw it. Guys, I think I found a glue. Ah, stop that. There we go. Guys, I think I found lore. Let's put a little flower. He is like the anime guy of like this chapter, or of this game. Let's put a little flower here in reference to him. Oh, there he is. The Flower Man. That is crazy that they took Flowey, put him in this universe, and made him like completely different. It's like they made like the positive version of Flowey. Like instead of it's kill or be killed, it's like it's nice or be nice. Or what? Or you know what I mean? Like he's just like a completely like backwards version of him, but at the same time is completely different. It's also crazy they made a character that you're able to take seriously, even though his name is Flowery and he looks like that. It's quite impressive. Unless you don't like him. In that case, well, I guess I don't blame you. But at the same time, you gotta appreciate the effort. How'd you like my Girona? Why is Batman here? Batman? Wait, what? Where? Where's Batman? Yeah. I guess that is the biggest difference, huh? Is like Flowery was given constant love and affection, whereas Flowey wasn't. And also, I gotta remove the filters again because I lost the color. Wait. There. Oh, are you talking about this? Is this Batman? Is that what you're talking about? This is just like an arrow. It's like a really poorly drawn arrow to show that the exit is this way. Do that, and then I want to add a leaf. Oh, so precious. It just says man. That's good. You can infer, you know, maybe the rest of the word, the rest of the title. Yeah, I think you can figure out what the rest of it says. All right. Well, I think. Yeah, I'll probably add, you know, textures and stuff. You know what I want to make it so that the walls are just like actual manga pictures. I couldn't really find pictures of that. I think I'll just take pictures, like, cause I have a few manga issues. So I think what I'll do is I'll take pictures of some of it and like overlay it on some of these like details here. But for now, that's pretty good, I think. It may be a little visually cluttered in the back here. But I'll work on that. What I want to work on right now is the colors, and I'll go ahead and put the background in here, because I have it to where... Let's open up another one of these. I have it to where the stores, they all have... Like, you can see the mall, like, off to the left of them, so I gotta put that in here, too. Let's see. The arcade is at the same angle, so we'll use that. There we go, see, this is what I'm talking about, this, and then that. We'll just move it a little bit so it's at the right angle. Because I think, yeah, the arcade, I mean, I can literally look at it. Okay, so here's the setup. Cyber Cafe over here. Clothes store over here. And then, yeah, the arcade, and then the manga store's up closer to the camera. Why did I open it twice? Okay, so we'll go here. Here. Oh, wait, this is the wrong place. There we go. Do that. I guess we'll also get rid of the background. That's just like, actually just doesn't match with it at all. There we go. Take that. And let's see, yeah, this one's further away, so we'll put it like right here. Looks a little off. Okay, that works. Just something like that to and then it's gonna be like parallaxed to imply depth. And yeah, I think that's done. I think it's done for the for now. Oh no, wait, we're not done. We need to decide on colors, because this is the current colors, but it's also like kind of similar to some of the others. Yeah, this is basically copy and pasted from the Cyber Cafe and the clothes store. Well, not exactly, but it's too similar. What are some colors that match this? What kind of colors describe manga? Add Chainsaw Man here somehow. You know what? I wish you would have said that earlier. We can figure that out. Yeah, I'll add Chainsaw Man in there somewhere. I gotta reference Chainsaw Man. Maybe I can put a poster like on the little podium here. That might work. Jut Orange. You know what? You might be right. Let's do that. Okay, you're yellow. A little darker. There we go. I mean, yeah. Maybe that. Make this a little brighter, and then... Is that just like not doing anything? What? Oh, it's because it's too white. That's why. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Get a little warmer. There we go. That ain't too bad. Yeah, I think that fits. Okay. Blame it on YouTube delay. Also, blame it on the fact that I didn't read that until just now. Maybe we could just put a chainsaw in the corner. That might be cool. I don't know. I don't want to be too overt with the references, because like this is arguably Giorno. And this kind of has nothing to do with Flower Man. But... And nobody knows who this guy is. But... You know... I don't want to draw literally Denji or something like that. Or like, I could do Pochita type thing. Oh, you know what? We could do like a little plushie or something in the corner, huh? Not necessarily Pochita, but something inspired, you know? And then we'll put like another one over here. Let's do... It's like in Chainsaw Man when they sing a song from the future. Exactly. Wait, when did they do that? Oh, it's him. This reminds me of the DreamWorks theme song. Like it has like the same like tempo or whatever. It has the same pacing. Dun 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 dun. Like yeah, like that part specifically. Da 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 da. Reminds me of that. Oh right. I forgot about that. And part 2 is weird. What's something funny we could put instead of a chainsaw? While I figure that out, I'm gonna look up. Oh, you know what we should do? Here we go. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. This is what I meant to do. Deltarune. Nice. This is by Beard Bear. We're gonna skip to like the cool part. Baguette. Great idea. In that case, I'm gonna need to change it up a little. That's good. Aw. Baguette, man. Like that looks like Pochita, right? And then you add this, and it doesn't look. That's good. This is Pochista. Pochisa? Wait, does that work? Poyista. There we go. That's his Poyista. It's the Croissant Devil. AKA Poyista. This is the Bread Devil. And just like that, Bread Saw Man is canon to the Mirror Drama universe. This is the part in the game that blew my mind completely. I actually that face that Rousey's making was my face when this happened. I went absolutely stupid at this part. This still amazes me that you can do this in Game Maker. Like that's actually somehow possible. I'm over here trying to make a visual novel, like, RPG. This guy's over here making RPGs and platformers at the same time. How can I ever compete? It just looks so stupid from a distance. Let's go back. I want to add more details to the shirt real quick. Where is that thing? There. That was a really good idea. I'm glad you said that. Did I ever... I think I went over the other stuff as well. Yeah. Can get rid of these. I think that... I think for now the manga store is pretty much done. It does look kind of silly on its own though, actually. I'm gonna add more things. Like more plushies next to him. I mean... Oh, right. It's not on the same layer. Yeah. This looks like those like guys from Final Fantasy. They're like these guys. That's what I'm kind of emulating right now. But it's just like straight up a cat. This is Doraemon when he's had it up to here with you. He's no longer smiling. I'm gonna be honest, I was trying to make that PS4 looking cat thing. Or or just, yeah, the PlayStation cat. Whatever it's called. This is a good lineup here, I think. If you found this in the corner of an anime store, would you like walk out immediately? Because I think I would. Can't do that. There we go. There. Oh, thank goodness it's not Among Us anymore. Mew Mew. You're right! Dude, how'd I forget? Okay, we're gonna have to reference her somehow. That design is so complex, though. Oh, you know what I could add? Actually, it's somewhat inspired by Mew Mew. Is, we could put little, like, bells dangling in the tops of the thing. That might be cool. Let's take all these and just put them together. Okay. A return to Unsplash. Okay. I'm just gonna look up Bell, see what comes up. Okay, it's just like, the first thing I see is the Liberty Bell. That's nice. Okay, Bell. Japanese. I see one thing that's kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, I guess we'll go with this picture then. Y'all can't see it yet, hold on. Denji's dream of eating toast with jam is foreshadowing. That is a good point. My dream is to eat bread. But now I am bread. Yeah. See, this one isn't exactly like the lighting I wanted for it, but I think it'll work. It's not the exact bell I wanted either. But oh well. Or maybe if I look up like Jingle Bell. Because it's not really giving me the bells I want. What I'm thinking is, if I can show it real quick. I need to make sure that all of this art is appropriate. Okay. I think we're fine. But yeah. Like the bells on like the side of her head here. That's what I'm thinking of. I don't know what those are called specifically though. But like specifically that's like kind of what I'm looking for. This is kind of close, but not really. Neko Bell? Well, okay, let me try looking it up on like Google first. Just to see if like that is what comes up. Okay, now I'm just getting bells that look like cats. Not specifically a cat bell. This is the part where Sunset of Seven Suns plays. And it looks beautiful. Okay, let me try that then. Cat bell. Or Neko Bell. Check out this absolute cinema that's about to happen. Yeah, oh. And it happens right at the perfect part of the song too. It's like programmed to follow the music. It's beautiful. I looked up cat bell and it's just showing me cats with bells. Just want to picture the bell itself. I don't need the cat. One of them is just a picture of an Emma. That's not what I want. Like, okay, I gotta show y'all. Look at what I'm looking through right now. This is what comes up when you search up Neko Bell, and that's all it's got. This is cat bell. It's just cats with bells, which I guess I could maybe use one of these. They're just not, like, they're not big in the picture. I mean, I guess it'd be fine. I guess I could try it. But I don't know. It doesn't look like what I'm looking for. Watch what happens when I LARP a game I don't know. Watch what happens when I enter a lake I can't swim. I mean, you're right though. I looked up cat bell and then this is like the first thing that comes up. This is exactly what I'm looking for, this specifically. Just a generic looking like bell. What type of bells are cat bells? Maybe it'll tell me. Tiny jingle bells. That literally does not help me. Rotary bells. We'll try that. It did not even know what. Wait, did I spell it right? No. Oh. Oh, well, it just gave me normal bells anyways. Do you see what I'm dealing with? I love that instrument they're using in this. Okay, well, let's try Jingle Bell again. Are you serious? Jingle Bell. There we go. That's it. Okay. I'll just look through some of these just to see. I mean, that is pretty much what that's actually pretty much exactly it. Huh. Okay, it wasn't that hard to find. I mean, it's more like Christmassy. But it has like the little shape I want. So I think I'll go with that. Cat bell collar. I guess that could also work. Let me try that. Let me try to spell the word collar. Yeah, it's more or less the same. Oh, this one's not too bad. Hold on. It's showing me one with a cat that has like a bow tie and a really, really, really big, gigantic bell that's like wearing, it's like weighing its neck down. Can't believe they actually turned around to fight that guy. There's a character named Kosuzu Motori that has those bells. Interesting. Okay. Actually, let's try the cat picture. This is what I found. Aww. Look at him. Look how he's like bent his neck over. He's got bad posture because of that thing. I'm using the pen tool for this one. I'm getting adventurous. It's like kind of blurry, but I think it'll be okay. Because, I think they wanted to put the cat in focus for this picture. And not the bell. This is truly sad news for bell enjoyers. What the? Hey! That sounds like the thing from Deltarune. Hold on, go back. That's literally the same. Wait. That is exactly the same. There, okay, in Deltarune, there's the shadow enemies, the shadow guys. They have an attack where they use they like make music with a saxophone. It sounds exactly like that. I think that was taken from this. Toby Fox, you are a genius. That had to be, it sounded exactly like that, I swear. Mirror horizontal. I don't know, is this symmetrical? I can't tell. Yeah. Close enough. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. There we go. I'm even okay with it kind of showing the edge there. We'll rotate it a little bit. Yellow. I like yellow. What's y'all's favorite of the flowers? I feel like I have to pick yellow just because I'm Southern. So he's just like me. The previous song was based on the capital city of flowers in the sky, the stage 4 theme for Touhou 7. So Toby Fox just like actually plagiarized Touhou is what you're saying? He sounds like... I think it's plagiarism. Okay, well... I think that's pretty much it for the manga store. Again, I'll come back with more, I'll take my own pictures of, some manga I have lying around. And then, he looks like Nosk. Like, if you turn your head upside down, he looks like the Knight from Hollow Knight, which means his head upside down is Nosk, because that's what that enemy is. Or not Nosk, or is it Nosk? No, yeah, it's Nosk. I get him and Broken Vessel confused for some reason. Where's the Dragon Ball? You keep suggesting things. Oh, I do need a Dragon Ball. Dang it, you're right. I'll find. You know what? I'll find a place for one. Let's just move on for now. Because, you know, this is good progress, but I think the pizzeria really needs some work. I don't want to work on it though. I want to do, let's see, there's downtown, there's Samata-cho. I kind of want to work on Samata-cho. I think this has been like a long time coming, this one. Honestly, we don't even need the pizzeria, or I kind of do because there's a quest there. This is literally a quest NPC. Okay, never mind. But I still want to work on this. Let's do this. Okay. But you know what? Let me take a quick break. I'm gonna switch over to my really cool loading screen I got here. Man, that thing is gorgeous. What is this place? It's a it's just like a general area. I'll explain it more in a second. I'm gonna go get water and come back. flower man with his meat in his hand. What's up, guys? I'm trying to come up with like a really like dirty parody of Flower Man, because I thought of that the other day. I thought of with his thing in his hands, and I was like, dang, what? I gotta come up with more, but I can't. The furthest I've gotten is I call it Gooner Man. It goes Gooner Man with his meat in his hand, and then I haven't found. I can't figure out the rest of it though. I'm not clever enough. Remember that time when Jakku used the 7 hearts to become a Mega Jakku? I do remember that. Hey look, it's this one. I foolishly thought this was supposed to be a sunflower, but I think after the one update where they added the lore, after you beat Pink, I think it's pretty much confirmed that it's supposed to be Pink in the little shop area. Goonerman already existed though? No way. Did someone already make that? Am I unoriginal? Anyways, okay. Let me show this one because this one's more recent this one's more complete. So these long areas, I call them the long rooms. The idea behind these, right? Don't look away from the caca for now. We gotta explain this, guys. The idea behind this place, or these are like the big like environments. It's on YouTube. No shot. Are you for real? Okay, I'm gonna look this up. I hope this isn't. I'm not gonna like play it. I just want to see if this exists. Man. 5 days ago, I got beat. Wait. Oh no, I see one from 2 weeks ago. Oh, 3 weeks. Okay, it's actually over. Someone made this like exactly when it came out. The crazy thing is okay, y'all can't see this, right? The one that I'm looking at right now, it shows. It shows. It's that pose where Flowery's like, he does like the snap thing, but instead of that, he's like holding a, well, he's holding something. I'm surprised they were able to get away with that. Well, our Goonerman dreams have ended. So is it literally the same lyrics that I was thinking of too? Okay, I'm gonna look it up later. He's trying to get to the egg room, I see. Yeah, this one's weird because yeah, the like wheat keeps like showing back up. You have to do it until there's a flower, or until there's a balloon. I don't understand the balloon though. What's the significance behind that? Close. I think I like mine better. I don't even know what the original sounds like. It's so weird to put like a Toby Fox like Easter egg, but I guess that happened in chapter 2 as well. It makes me like it makes me wonder when it comes to like the egg rooms in Deltarune, like how seriously are we supposed to take, because this is a joke. This is actually just a joke room with the, like, that's literally Toby Fox just like doing a bit, and then right after it, this is where we get like important lore or whatever. So how seriously are we supposed to take this? I don't know. And again, in chapter 2, it happens after a bit. And then chapter 3 is like a really convoluted one. It's like, I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about Egg Room. Larper man. Anyways, okay, so back to explanation. Stop talking about Deltarune. Why are we even talking about Deltarune? It's not like it's on screen. Okay, so these big areas, these are just areas between areas. This is like hub worlds for different shops and stuff. And there's 5, count them, 5 in total. There's 5 hub worlds, and then there's 2 sub-hub worlds, of which I'm calling them, which are the school and the mall, because those connect to even more areas. But for the most part, these are just like one-way connections. So you got like, I gotta get a thing that you can actually see. We got like the movie theater. We got food place. Longtime fans will recognize this. There's just like a fake, like this is like my discount version of Walmart, basically. So we got Walmart. We got a pizza place. We got a train station. We got all these places you can go to from here. And that is what this is. So Matocho is just like another district or another area of the town. They all sort of have their own themes. The theme for this is it's like kind of old and run down, because the idea is that this is like the former capital until Shintoshi became like the new trendy place to be a capital for. I don't know. My mouse stuck. I did not click you. My sprinklers came on. It kind of scared me. Oh, look at that! They made it like. How do you do that? It's like two. Like there's like a transition between the 2 sprites. I don't know, man. How did this dog program this game? This is scary. Scary how talented someone can be. I mean, obviously he's got like a lot of people working for him, sure, but the chest went away. Anyways, okay, so we need to add more things here. So the 3/4 points of interest that I have not addressed here yet are the Cram School, which is based on this one. I want it to be based on like a real building. I have an idea for it. The church, I already have a church here. There's a burger joint, a shady alleyway, and a ramen stand. And then I guess there's also the alleyway that this alleyway reaches back into Nakakego here, which is what this place is. Did you know that the dog and Tobias are 2 separate entities that merge into one? This is the inspiration to Denji and Pochita. That's a good, like, theory right there. I'm gonna be honest, I think when it comes to Deltarune theories, I'm like kind of... I think I'm kind of burnt out on those. I used to kind of keep up with them, but I feel like a lot of the theories that have come out now are... They're either like... I don't know. They're just weird. They're just like kind of like... They're really nitpicky, I guess you could say. Like they pick up on all these like really, really obscure details that like, I don't know, maybe it means something, but kind of just sounds like nothing to me. But there's literally like I've seen a lot of weird theories which have a lot of weird ideas. I'm gonna move these trash cans down a little bit. Put it in this layer because I have let's work on the alleyway here. I think this image I already use in the other end of this alleyway, but I don't care. If anything, it's consistency. Bro, what the? Here, select this one. Okay. Let's do that. Right there. Asgore Truck Theory. That one was funny though. That one was funny. And I guess it's, for me, it's mostly been like a lot of the post chapter 5 ones is what I'm thinking of. Okay, let's do this actually. Oh wait, there's like a person in that picture. I don't want people to show up. Well, I guess we'll just use that then. I'm seeing now, I kind of got the angle wrong here. Maybe I should do this before putting filters on. Because I think it's like that. Whatever else is up here. I don't have to be too careful about this because literally is not going to show up. You know what? No one will know. No, I didn't do that just now. I think that's as much as I can do without, like, showing the person there. This is New Ace theme. I like New Ace theme. Well, I like this version of it because it's the only one I've heard. How are you gonna do this burger shop, man? Obviously, I gotta put a big, stupid picture of a burger on it. That's what I've done for all these other restaurants. But man, I mean, I did it for the pizza place. I did it for the coffee place. Gotta be more clever. Hey, wait a minute, this doesn't look right. That's better. Oh, you. We'll keep it. We'll keep it looking like that. Oh, I'm getting drowsy. I guess that's the consequences of staying up. Or not staying up, waking up early. And only having 5 hours of sleep. Alright, oh, I don't have ramen. Yeah, I'm looking around for ramen. I don't see one. So let's create a ramen folder. Persona 5 hours of sleep. If only there were Persona 6 hours. But we'll have to wait till like 2029 or whatever. Cause like what? Cause 4. That was so crazy, by the way. Like cause I didn't watch this state of play. Someone's literally mowing next to me right now. They stopped when I said that. I hope they didn't hear me. Anyways, yeah, that was crazy. Like, because I didn't watch the state of play, so I opened up YouTube on that day. And then I just saw like Persona 6 trailer and I'm like actually no, I saw Persona 4 Revival trailer. And I mean they already announced that, right? So I wasn't surprised. I was like, "Ooh, that's cool." And I watched it and I was like, "Okay, that was okay." Didn't seem too bad. It seemed kind of exciting. And then I went back to the homepage of YouTube and then I see Persona 6 trailer. I was like, "What?" What? I was flabbergasted. And then I watched it and I was like, this doesn't show anything and I'm still excited. That duck was me when that trailer came out. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Okay, ramen stand. Let's see what comes up. Tell me why the first result is like hangers on a thing. There we go. No, like I'm not kidding, by the way. Look. It's because I misspelled it, but look, this is the first result that came when I searched up ramen stand. I get clothes hangers. Okay, let's see. Get this one. I'm gonna get multiple. Ooh! Ooh! That is like the perfect angle. That's exactly what I need. It's like not the right shot, but it's like pretty much what I need. For this area, at least, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah. It's also a cute little shop here. I'll take that. Probably use that. This one's got like an ad. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Hey! Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that just now? Wait, does it show when that happens? Oh, it does. That's really embarrassing. Just like when Persona 5 only showed chairs. True. Actually, we got a lot more information than not. Okay. The drowsiness is still with me though. I need to like do some exercise or something to wake me up. See, isn't this just actually exactly the angle that I needed? Like that, and then like this. Yes. Yes. Maybe a little more that way. Okay, this track. This goes kind of crazy. I actually thought I was hearing Street Fighter music for a second. I was like, wait, that's not the right playlist. Alright, let's cut it off here. Yeah, we'll fix like the the top part missing a little bit, but that's good for now. Maybe I'll move this a little to the right so you can see. Oh yeah, there's a person there. I think just barely shows them though. Do that, there we go. A little bit, because there's like a tangent we made. I don't know. Put this over slightly. There we go. Do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and 10k. But you know what? I will do some squats or something like that. Let's do that. You know what I've been doing? I've been doing like sets of 15. I've been trying to do that because that's like pushes me to the edge. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna do that right now. All right. And the best part is I'm at a standing desk, so I actually don't need to leave. I don't need to like do anything. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. I actually don't need to count. I'm just gonna... Me counting is actually doing it slower. I'm just gonna do it. Do you think One Punch Man will ever get a good anime anymore? I don't think so, no. And you made me lose count. I think I'm at 12. Okay. You're about to see child abuse. Look at that. That is such aura. That's like the first cool thing he's done in this entire game. Is just have... Never mind, I can't... I don't want to talk anymore. I can't do this anymore. To answer your question, no, I don't think so. The problem is like, okay, they could do like a you know, like one of those things where, because there's a lot of like anime and stuff. There's like, hold on, I'm slightly out of breath from doing that. There's stuff like, okay, this isn't like a good example, but the most recent example I can think of is like, Ghost in the Shell, because Ghost in the Shell had the manga, and then the movie from like 1995, and then all the other stuff. But the movie is very different from the anime. It's like a different interpretation of it. Whereas the one that came out recently is like more faithful to the manga. So the only way I could see them doing One Punch Man is like 10 years from now, or whenever, if they were to just like restart from the beginning. But it'd be very hard to do that and top like the original anime. You know what I mean? Like, the only way I could see how to do it would be to just like redo season 2 and onwards. But I don't think that would ever happen. But it's like, you can't really redo season 1 because season 1 was already perfect. But then if you're gonna redo the series, you kind of have to redo season 1. You know what I mean? It's such a messy thing. It's just, I feel like it'd be too hard to like... Because if they were to redo season 1, they would have to like redo it entirely. Like, different art style. You know what I mean? Yeah, like they might as well do it the original style. Or something closer to that. But then that kind of takes away from like the like redrawn like manga style, because I kind of like that that's what they went with for the anime. I don't know. But like, I guess that's the only thing you could do. Like, you'd have to make it stylistically different. You'd have to like change scenes and stuff. I don't know. It's hard, and this music makes me feel very melancholic about it. I can't believe somebody made a video game about controlling this teenager and forcing them to eat moss. What a weird idea. Season 3 set the graphic settings too high when they got their RAM stolen. Yeah. I was gonna say or do something, and I've like been trying to figure out what that was for like 10 minutes. I forgot. Oh well. I guess we'll keep working on this. Oh, you were asking me something. That's what I was gonna say. Who has the most aura between your protagonists? Okay. We have to think about this. Cause okay, I have to say this without like spoiling stuff, but this gameplay is like actually kind of I think I need to change it. It's kind of too distracting. It's just I see like Aqua jumping on their heads. See, like, I actually have to think about that. Okay, because Shunta, out of the discussion, completely out of the discussion. He does not have any aura. Maybe Giovanni, but like you never really see him is the thing. He doesn't have a lot of screen time. Okay. You know what? He's got more aura than Shunta, though. That's fair. That's a fair statement. I can agree with that. Because there's like, you know, at least Akira, he has that grind. You know, he becomes cool, but Shunta kind of stays a loser the whole time. But I'm getting distracted by the game. I gotta like move this while I talk. Here, do that real quick. Okay. He says a cool line, does a backflip. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, cause the actual thing I'm thinking, right, is you've got Jakku and you've got Suke. Those are the two that's kind of contending in my head right now, because they're kind of like inverses of each other in a weird way. I feel like Suke starts off with aura and then becomes more complex as a character as it goes on. Nobody's... People are gonna like look back on this live stream and be like, what is this guy talking about? And then they're gonna see it like 30 years later, be like, oh, I get it now. Because this is all stuff I'm writing like now that isn't gonna come out like until 8 years from now. But okay, Suke Bondo, the protagonist of Maho Tsukibon, she has aura. She has natural aura from the beginning. But then she kind of, I wouldn't say she loses her aura, but she like becomes more emotionally complex, right? Which isn't as like cool, you know what I mean? Exactly. Jakku is potential man. He does not have any aura at the beginning, but he slowly builds it up over the course of the series. So it's really the question of someone who starts with aura or someone who gains aura. Which is cooler? That's the real question. So I guess I'd go with Suke with that one. Okay. Let's do this. I know we're having fun with Deltarune, but let's find a less distracting game. Because I keep getting distracted by the gameplay. We just need something to like put on in the background. Oh yeah, reminder everyone. Right now, it's almost 10:30 a.m. for me. Which means in 1 hour and 30 minutes, a video is going to premiere on the music channel. And I guess also this channel, but... Or a video is going to come out on this channel. But there's on my music channel, there's one that's premiering, and there's a wait time for it. There is no way I click on like my YouTube homepage and I see Ocean Man. That's crazy. I'm trying to see. Okay, wait, I'm seeing a lot of cool Deltarune USTs. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, wait. Put this in watch later, this in watch later. I got a lot of videos in my watch later. Apparently, I'm like seeing this. Apparently, Deltarune Chapter 5 got another patch that makes it so that there's nicer bombs in Mew Mew's thing. I guess it's so... Because that fight is like kind of unfair. Maybe it's because of that. Should I just like give... Should I just like not even do gameplay? We could do literally anything. We could put any video on here that has like visuals. Okay. I have an idea. There we go. I have the perfect video. It's Astral Spiff playing FNAF Cross Randomizer. He won't mind if I use this video, right? I'm sure it's fine. It's like slightly less distracting because it's Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay. And I don't know what he's saying. Okay, what is this? Why did I put this in here? Oh, was I gonna put that? I was thinking of putting that for one of the buildings. It would have to be like the front face of it. Okay, for the cram school, that one's a very specific one that I'm thinking of. That I'd actually have to look through a video to find. We could do that. We could come back to this actually and do that instead. The most aura in history versus the most aura of today. Oh yeah, good point. Alright. I'm sorry, Astral Spiff. We gotta stop your video real quick because I just thought of something. Okay. There's like, so the cram school in this, right, is based on one, a very specific one that I have in mind. But I have to find it. Okay, here it is. So this guy right here. This is a video I saw, I guess I saw it 5 years ago, by Nick Robinson about Microsoft Binbos, which is basically like this meme place, right? It's like a meme picture of like basically just like knockoff Windows, but that's like the name of like the shop here, right? Basically, long story short, this guy like found the actual thing. I don't know. Oh, this says 2 years ago. Oh, so this must have been him talking about it, and this is him actually finding it. Right, because that was like 2 videos, wasn't it? Okay, well, anyways, he found like the actual like place that this was like taken a picture of, but it's been like converted into like a cram school. So basically, that's basically what this is in reference to. So what I think I'm going to do, or what we can do, is we can watch through the video and get to the that scares me. These visuals. Let's get to the part where he actually shows up there, and then I'm just gonna like take a screenshot of it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Okay, okay. So somewhere around here. That to Control M. Not that. Hold on, come back. Hey. Settings. Improve annotations. Wait. Oh, that only hides the URL. What? Okay. We'll have this here, and then I'll take can't get it. There we go. Okay. Now it's fully in full screen. So we'll watch it. That's inappropriate. Let's get past that. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm just gonna take a picture of it, like when yeah, or like take a screenshot when he like shows it at a good angle. There we go. But I want like the cram school part to be like in frame. Don't show yourself, show the thing. Yeah, that's a nice font, actually. He's like comparing it to the photograph. Yeah, look at that. That actually, wait. Like this specifically might be perfect. Alright, let's do it. I'll show that. Oh, wait. This is one of those things where it's like kind of complex. I gotta like do this in a certain sequence. Wait for that to go away. Okay, click new. Dang it! I knew it was gonna do that. I knew. I need to like somehow take a screenshot without it like. Okay, we do this, and then. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. I just need like... I figured out the trick, right? So if you click on here... Okay. Click here. Here. Now it's fully in full screen. Y'all can't see, but... Whenever I click off it onto another thing... It like shows like a bar at the bottom of the thing. I'm trying to do... Actually, I don't even think y'all can see fully what I'm trying to do. I don't know how much of it is being shown on the OBS, but I'm trying to take a screenshot without like UI and stuff showing up. There we go. I did it. Random cards from the future. Exactly. And now, so the only thing with that is that it lacks proper credit. The thing about these pictures, right, is it's like the process for crediting them is very easy, because as soon as you download it on Unsplash, the default like name for them is like in the file. This is a picture taken by, however you say that name here, James Sestrick. I know specifically who made it because it's literally in the picture name. So once it comes time to when I need to credit all these people, I just look through the files and I know exactly who did what. But for this is like a very rare occurrence. I think it's the only occurrence actually, because excuse me. In like older versions of the game, I would do that where I would take screenshots of a video and use it. But this is like one of few where like in this version of the game, because I decided not to do that. This is a very rare exception. It's a very rare sequence. So what I'm going to do is we're gonna insert this. And I'm gonna change it. I'm not gonna make it that specifically, but I still want to reference this thing. I guess we'll include this car from the future. So we'll include this, and then yeah. How are we gonna do this? And then I'm just gonna rename this to be like, bruh. Nick Robbins. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna forget, right? I just want that there for like the sake of it. Okay. And again, this isn't really exactly the angle I want, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna try it. Oh, and let's now that I've done all that, let's go back to the other video. There we go. Oh, I feel stimulated. 7 hours long credit. It's gonna be a long credit sequence. Like, I'm gonna credit like in the game, and also like I'll have a long list of credits. I think. I don't know if I'll have it on the Steam page. Should I have it on the Steam page? I feel like I should. I think just having it in the game is good enough, but I like including credit in other places, just so it's easier for people to find. Wait. Okay, this part I'm iffy about. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Let's just cut things out for now, and we'll figure it out later. Like I might try to get rid of this fence. Ooh, there's like a cable here. That might be nice to have. This is nice. Cutting out images that other people took while listening to jazz Toho music. This is the life, man. You got all these rich people going to like private islands and like sitting on their beach chairs in the Bahamas. Meanwhile, I'm over here just having way more fun than they are. My life is basically better than every billionaire's, if you think about it. Alright, check it. Reverse. That fits almost perfectly. I'll just make it smaller. Right there. The car parked in the front. The only thing is this like fence is like kind of in the way, so I think. Bruh, I don't even know. Just do this. Done. Then we cut that out. Close enough. Alright. The only thing is I'm gonna have to like add a door here or something. But like that's basically perfect. That's basically exactly what I wanted. Oh, yes. We're gonna need, okay. I'm going to shrink it a little bit this way. And then, unfortunately, we're gonna need it behind that other building so that that fits. Hey, that's pretty good, though. I'm, like, honestly, that actually just fits perfectly. And then I'm gonna, like, draw over this and, like, add my own thing here, but, like, that's pretty cool. Right? That kind of works. That kind of works. Oh, Astral Spiff, will you ever play normal games? Okay, that's pretty good. We just need like the burger, and then it's a bunch of like cleanup from there. The burger one, I'm thinking I can just find that like in my files. Okay, I gotta figure out which one to put in front of. Let's see here. Unsplash. Unsplash folder. Okay, I'm just gonna do like some generic like building facade. I mean, I know I had this one here, which isn't like at the right angle, but I could, like, I kind of just want to cut that out and use it. Let's give it a try. We could like cut part of it out and put it here as well. I could do I could do that for the building next to it. Ooh, the only thing is there's like a big railroad sign in front of it, or a big whatever that is. So we could do this one instead. We'll do that for the top part, and then I guess I'll change it for, like, I'll put something in front of the bottom of it. So let me figure out what this is supposed to look like. Like, what's connected where. Let's all be based on real photos and not tell the burger shop. Yes. Oh, well, oh, that's right. You know what? I usually make it so the facade is like a hand-drawn thing anyways, so I think it'll be fine. I'll just draw over it. Oh, more Rhodes piano. That is beautiful. Whose theme song is this? Because it, like, music-wise, like, or however you say that. This just, like, sounds nice on its own. You are very slowly converting me into a fan. Alright. Check this out. Go to... Is it free? No. Go to perspective. Beautiful. I like messing with the perspective of these, like just making them look all weird. It's very fun. And making all the buildings like lean over and stuff. This one is based on Remilia's theme from Touhou 6. That guy is mowing grass outside of my window again. I don't think any of y'all can hear it though, so that's probably fine. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then I'll just put it right here. Maybe I'll put a little like curtain thing, and then I'll put a burger sign here. This is working out so far. Microsoft did this. Do this again. Yeah, I want to try having some of the other ones over on the other building. So let's try that out. There's so many games I need to get into. There's Touhou. I still never finished Yakuza 0. I'm so bad when it comes to like playing games. Like people tell me that like in my personal friends groups. They'll be like, "You still haven't..." I'll tell you this. I haven't played Persona 4 in like a billion years, and very recently I picked it up again. And you know what? The place where I left it off all those years ago was back like right after I fought a video game guy. And I picked it back up within the last 2 weeks. Only a little bit. And I've played up to like getting past Naoto's Shadow. Like I beat Naoto's Shadow, and now I'm kind of in that stretch where you're waiting for her to recover. So, man, I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna try to like actually beat the game by. I mean, I don't know when. I don't know how long it'll take, but I am gonna actually try to beat it because I really want to. But also, man, like I want to do that, but also I just recently got into The Witcher 3, which is like a really, really large game, like a humongous game with like, I mean, it's like longer than Persona 5, that game, if you want to get all the side quests and stuff. But man, I'm having fun with it. And 4. I'm having fun with 4. I'm tired. Bye, dude. See ya. Have a good rest of your day and or night. I think I also might be getting close to the end of the stream here, but I want to do just a little bit more. I think I'll go ahead and get rid of the sketch. Where is that thing? Let's get rid of that. Oh, finally. That thing looks so ugly. Oh, man. I think for the road/ground, I'm just gonna copy and paste what I had for one of the other areas. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna take whatever I had for Uchioka. Yeah, I think this is even copy and pasted from another place. But I'm gonna take the road, which is this. I'm gonna copy. Excuse me. There we go. Literally just leave it at that. That's actually perfect. Even this kind of lines up. Yeah, that's good. Oh, we are gaming. We are bowling. We're like bawling my eyes out. That wasn't funny. Man, just having this dude's like huge sedan here, like kind of just like, it makes it feel real. This is real. This is a real world. Should this be a little smaller? I feel like it should. Yeah. Okay, I think it's fine. It just feels good to see this in like a more complete state, you know? Like, man, this was like... It looked so unfinished for so long. This is very nice to see. And by looked unfinished, I mean I literally didn't sketch it until like 2 weeks ago. Okay. I'm starting to get tired. But let's do... Okay, let's put a burger in this this thing. I just want one burger. One burger. I found a really disgusting picture of a burger. Should I use that? Wait a minute. Okay, I found the coolest picture ever. That rocks. I'm using that. That's great as well. Cause I can cut it up and just construct it myself. I can literally make the perfect cheeseburger right now. What a weird idea for an image. Oh yeah, wait, where is it? You're that, I think, yeah, okay. This is cool. Just like magically holding it. Like, that would be a cool party trick, but then I feel like you just get people being like, why not just like eat it? You know, or you know what I mean? Like, it just feels very impractical. Or, you know, I'm imagining like this is like how he puts it together. This is like in SpongeBob. You have like King Neptune, he like puts the burger together with like magic. That's what it feels like. But it's like, okay, you could do that, or you could just like use a spatula. Like, it doesn't make much of a difference, does it? Would you rather eat magic hamburgers or not do that? Should I be evil and not include lettuce? I feel like being evil. Let's include bacon because it almost kind of looks like lettuce. Let's do that and then slur over my words some more, why don't we? Maybe I'll even have a voice crack in there, huh? It's crazy I still get voice cracks even though I'm an old rotting man. That's kind of the reason why, like, I feel like I talked a different way like 2 years ago. But I think subconsciously I decided to talk differently. Mostly out of fear that my voice will crack. So that's why I'm always like trying to talk at like a lower pitch. That's why I'm trying to talk like this. Not only because it makes me sound like Markiplier, but also because it's less likely that I'll sound like an idiot. Why is the bottom so much bigger? That does look tasty though. That right there, oh man. That is making me feel some things. Okay, we're gonna keep it like this. We're gonna do a copy of that. Because I'm gonna be like manipulating it weirdly here. Wait, can you do that with? Oh, you can do that with groups too. That's interesting. Yeah, we're just gonna do it a little bit like that. Yeah, the weird thing is that it's a 3D object, so it's like... trying to like... not make the bottom so big. Then when I do that, it looks weird. I think that's fine. Oh. Go. Tilt it a little bit, and I think that'll do it. Just like that. Continues working on it when I say it's done. Okay, no, I think that's good. I think it's good. We'll have that for that. The ramen stand will just be, you know... I'll draw the rest of it. I think just like having this as like a starting point is really good. The alleyway is a little... work on it a little more because it's supposed to be dark and dingy and scary, so I need it to kind of reflect that a little bit more. Like this should all be shadow here. Yeah, there we go. And that's the good thing about doing it like this way, is that you like the shadows are really harsh, so if I want, I can literally just do this and imply that there's like buildings behind him, behind the church here. I can do it again. Or no, you know what? How about this? We'll do this, and then everything behind it will be like a parallax. It'll be part of the parallax background. Which I don't even know what I'm gonna do with that. I have like a Disney World ticket or something and books, and then like whatever that is. We can mess with that a little bit actually. Like this thing. Okay, that's the pile of books. Let's just put the books like over here. I don't know. Yeah, look, it's like a weird like thing. I don't know. I could put that like right here, I guess. I like putting like all these weird details. Yeah, this thing is like a... I don't know what this is. It's like a shrine. A Japanese shrine thing. Or like a Chinese... I don't actually know what it is. Something from Asian culture. I'm pretty sure I got this like from a shrine picture though. I figured that would be, I guess, kind of fitting. Again, the theme of this town area is that this is the more like run down one, which is actually why this like part of the image works very well. It looks kind of grimy. It's like run down. It's a lot of older looking buildings, like a cathedral. So I think like having something like that, a little older looking, kind of fits. You know, like this dingy alleyway, dingy burgers, dingy education. I think it all fits. I just realized I went through this whole thing and I did not acknowledge the homeless man to the side here. This is a guy, he's part of a side quest. It's just funny. I went over here and I did this whole thing and I did not acknowledge this man at all. Nobody asked about him though, so that's kind of... I think it's fine. But yeah. Actually, this guy, weirdly enough, he's so there's like two versions of the game, right? Like for the demo, right? There's the normal version and then there's the supporter edition. The supporter edition makes a few changes to the game. like just like adds a little extra content. The only quest to be different, because there's like 12 quests in total in the demo. The only quest that is at all different because of the supporter edition is this guy's. This guy's quest basically changes completely if you have the supporter edition, for reasons that will become apparent when the game releases, or when the demo releases. With that, I think I'm done. I need to like take a seat. How long have I been streaming? 3 hours. So I've been standing for 3 hours basically, and doing squats. And you know what? I think I need to do a few more, cause I'm getting sleepy. Now yesterday I got sleepy, so I decided to like take it easy, but I feel like that kind of made it worse a little bit, because my whole thing is that I feel like if I just like do stuff, if I do more activities, I'll be more tired when I go to bed, and that'll help me. The problem I'm having when it comes to sleep is actually just staying asleep. Not so much like going to sleep. Going to sleep isn't the problem, it's staying asleep. Because I was having it real bad for a few nights where I would sleep for like 2 hours or 1 hour. And then I'd have to like sleep through the, like in the day. I've kind of fixed it a little bit because now I'm not sleeping in the day. Like I just full stopped doing that no matter how tired I got. So now I'm sleeping a few more hours. Like I got 5 hours last night. I got like 4 hours the night before. So it's like slowly going up. So I'm slowly fixing myself, but it doesn't help the fact that I'm still somewhat sleep deprived. And man, I'm looking over at my bed and it looks so cozy right now. But I'm gonna try to stay awake, especially an hour from now when my my thing premieres. Is like, why was there an explosion? I just noticed that in the video. I got like a thing premiering. I got a little how should I say it? I don't want to spoil it, but I don't think anyone's watching right now, so I think I can say it. Let's just say I have a trailer for something that's premiering. But I gotta be there because as soon as it premieres, as soon as it shows its face, I have to like immediately change the title and thumbnail to reflect what it actually is. Because right now it just says important announcement with like a black thumbnail. So I've got to change it to be like what it's actually supposed to be. It's a surprise, one might say. So I'll do that. And then I gotta like add stuff to the description and stuff. Because again, I don't want to spoil anything. But I gotta put links in it afterwards. But anyways, I think we're done. Should I do some more stuff? Nah, let's stop it here. This is a really good stopping point because, like, okay, the only thing, because look, we got the manga story pretty good coming along. I'll add some stuff later. This is really good coming along. I didn't work on this any, but like again, we're at like starting it is the hardest part. Now I've just got to add all the little details like that to over here. And I want to add a little more details to Food Place as well. But that's it. I just gotta like add details. This was already done. It just also needs details. The pizza one's the only one that like actually needs some work. I want to put like a brick oven type thing back here. Might change the counters and stuff. Probably put some like Italian flags around because you know, it's more pizzeria, like, you know, it's more Italian cuisine than it is like the Freddy Fazbear side of the spectrum. That's more the McDonald's place is what that is. Or that's more what the burger joint is trying to be. More of a McDonald's type area. thus is why it's in the dingy side of town. But I'll figure that out another day. I think this is good progress. Alright. And that is a good place to end it.